Hello, welcome to Dark Night Healing. My name is Julie. I'm going to do an oracle reading for you today from the Angels and Ancestors deck. I hope everyone is having a great day, evening, night, whatever it is for you. These readings are timeless and they will reach you when they are meant to. And I'm an intuitive reader, which means I don't read by the books. I don't know what are in the books. I get my messages directly from Spirit. What's going on today, Spirit? Who are we sending this message to? Being awfully quiet with this deck. Interesting. Let's see. Sun. So I feel that with the changing of the seasons and spring coming out, that you are opening up more. You're more connected with the sun than you are the moon, so this time for you is a great time. What else, Spirit? Autumn. Release the old and rest. So you've done a lot of work throughout the winter, whether this is physical work or it's spiritual work, mental work. Perhaps you've been working on yourself physically and mentally, trying to better yourself. Perhaps you have a connection with birds or crows even. Maybe your spirit animal. Water guardian. You have something going on with your third eye or your crown chakra right now. Whether it's opening up or you're discovering that you have a psychic gift, maybe. Definitely connecting more with spirit, probably through this ability. Water guardian, you could be a water sign. Connect with your emotions. Maybe you are stepping away from something. If you're connecting with your emotions. What else do we have, Spirit? Shield Maiden. You've been defensive about something for a while. Been maybe backed into a corner on a certain issue, but you won't back down. You may have tattoos. You may have a tattoo of a moon or a crescent moon. What is this issue, or who is this person backing them into the corner? Spirit. Eagle. This person could be a boss. This person could be a parent that you... Pardon me, my throat is all of a sudden not clear. So maybe you're having a trouble speaking your truth to somebody. This person, I feel like they're of importance to you with the bald eagle. They're perhaps probably a bit older than you. You have great respect for them, but for some reason, there's something that you want to do, but they think they don't like it. They want you to stop it, but you feel that it's right for you, and you feel like you're backed into a corner, that you will disappoint this person. And yeah, you need to use discernment with your third eye and see from a different perspective about this person. It's not that this person doesn't want what's best for you or doesn't want what's good for you. It's sometimes that people put their own expectations and their own desires into an outcome for themselves or somebody, and what they wish to see us doing, and it's just not what's for you. So you have to be discerning of that, and you have to continue to obviously stand up for yourself and on this, and choose to see from a higher perspective. Like I said, this person doesn't want to harm you. They don't want to hurt you. You're very attached to this person and respectful, and find great respect for this person. And you don't want to disappoint them, but at the end of the day, if people truly are for us, the only way we disappoint them is by not living our truth and not being happy. Because at the end of the day, everyone should just want for us to be happy. Excuse me. Doing whatever it is that you want to do. Peacekeeper, yeah. You try to keep the peace with this person and try to always find a harmonious resolution, but you're finding it hard this time because this is something that you want. And that's okay. It's okay to feel like you're disappointing somebody. You can't make everybody happy in this life. Direction Guardian. So Spirit's saying with this card that you are highly protected and they are watching you, and that it's okay. You can choose either direction right now, and neither is going to be bad for you. But you should always choose the one that you want over and above what others want, okay? Because you have to be true and authentic to you, not to them. They can only walk beside you. They can't walk your life. They can't see, pardon me, into who you are and how you feel every day. You know, this is something that you really enjoy. It's something that you find peace in, and it gives you a lot of inspiration and creativity. And I think it even gives you your voice a bit. So maybe you sing or are a musician. Maybe you're a public speaker, or, you know, you're trying to get out there. So don't give up just because this person might say that it's not for you, but because they don't know. They're not you. And they're just putting limitations on what they could do, not on what you can do. Anytime somebody says you can't or you shouldn't or I wouldn't, it's literally a reflection of them. It's them saying, I can't, I wouldn't, I won't. And that's okay for them. They don't have to. You know, it's not right for them. And there's nothing wrong with that. But if it's right for you, then it's right for you. You know? But yeah, Spirit really wants to emphasize that they are with you and that you are going to be okay choosing whatever direction it is that you want. But you should definitely put focus on that and make the plans and take the action necessary. Air Guardian. And definitely, yeah, again, look, shifting your perspective. So yeah, we've got a higher perspective on the Eagle card. Air Guardian, shift your perspective. So yeah, you really got to look at from your perspective now. And maybe even a bit higher to your higher self's perspective. And maybe that's where the third eye is coming in, is that you need to connect with your higher self for discernment on this. So perhaps going out in nature, grounding yourself in nature, feeling the wind in your hair perhaps, getting your feet into the water, making sure that you take time for yourself and your healing needs. Mirror Guardian, yeah. So this is definitely a time for you to reflect, to look at things in a different way. That seems to be the emphasis of this this reading for you today, is that in order to choose your path, you're going to have to look at it from many different angles, many different heights even. So really take that time to maybe get a journal, write the things down that you're thinking about this particular thing, cons, pros, or even just random thoughts that you have, random ideas for it as they come and go. Do some brainstorming, you know, and look at it from not just your perspective, but you know, the client's perspective, the customer's perspective, the buyer's perspective, you know, the viewer's perspective, the shareholder's perspective, and even your higher self's perspective. Really have a look from as many angles as you can possibly look from, and see how you can improve or allow or change frequency in order to fall more in alignment with what you're trying to do. Yeah, definitely. Medicine Guardian. So this will be very, very healing for you, I feel. It's going to open up your heart chakra. You're currently working on your throat chakra, which I said. And this is going to open up your heart chakra. It's going to be extremely healing, like on multiple levels. Overall healing with the caduceus here. And yeah, just really, really look at it from a different perspective. Maybe even ask them a few friends. Like, you don't have to take their advice, but, you know, just give them a general idea of the issue and then ask what their advice would be. And then, you know, you don't have to take it, but you can use it as a bit of a sounding board, like a projector, in order to see, you know, well, maybe I like this part of this idea from them, but this part of this idea from them. So, you know, it might help you navigate this issue from several angles. You know, when you're in a maze, you can look at it many, many ways. You can look at it, I'm trapped in a box, which you could be, but you can also look at it as a puzzle, or maybe it's just a hedge and maybe you can climb over top of it. There's so many angles, you know, that you can look from it from. Continue working on your throat chakra, getting out into nature, grounding yourself, meditating, cleansing your home with sage or Palo Santo, dragon's blood. Any of those incenses is really nice. And this will all help you to focus and put yourself into an alignment or an allowing to let these messages flow to you. All right, that's your message today. You can catch me on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube, or you can email me at darknighthealing@gmail.com. If you have any interest in personal readings, intention items, or salves, I can definitely hook you up. Just give me a message and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Have a great day.